guys, the day's finally here. It's Superhuman Strength Day. I've been planning this day for like 3 months. So the fact that it's finally here to bring all of the women that I've been chatting with, we've made a Discord like a month ago, and I've been chatting with them every day in Discord. We've been hyping each other up. So to know that like they know each other, they have become friends, and to bring this moment together is absolutely beautiful. And I'm so excited to share with them, lift with them, and create this amazing opportunity to like do what I love, which is lift and be strong together, and show that there are no limits to where your strength can go and where your femininity can go with that. So let's just do it.
We're a little nervous for the workout that Sid has planned for us. That's a little.
He's gonna kill us!
I'm your favorite.
Congrats, Sid. This is a wonderful event. We're so happy to be here.
Congrats, Sid. This is so cute. I love strong girls. I love everybody coming together, uplifting each other, and you did that. Way to bring us all together. Good job, Sid.
Hi, Sid. It's honestly such an honor to see you thrive. And although this is our first time meeting in person, I feel like you have been a sister to me for so much longer. So I love you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited to be a part of this beautiful event.
What's up, Sid? It's your girl Victoria. All the way in AP. We came so far just for you. Washington, D.C. All the way from Georgia. We love you. We want to be here to support you today. We're super excited. Proud of you for everything that you've done, everything that you have yet to do.
Yeah.
It's only the beginning.
It's only up here. We love you. There's
Let's
Sid.
go,
Love you.
There she is.
Everybody, even the strongest soldier, has weak days. What do you do in those moments? What's a tip, like, to pull yourself back up? Is it like putting a good song on and dancing and laughing that away? What is that for you?
Listen, to be quite honest with you, I sit in it. I rock for a day, maybe two, and I sit in it. I also recognized really fast, I was just talking with Brooke about this, that I have to be very transparent with my audience, with my people, because I'm not just on the internet as well. I have people that I teach in front of, and I have to tell them today's not a good day, but I know it's gonna feel better after I move my body. So if y'all can just hang with me, I'm just gonna do it. And then I go home, I shut it all off, and I rock for a little bit. I give myself my time, I stay off social, and then we start back up again when I'm ready. So honestly, ladies, I don't fake the funk. It's never gonna go your way. You're gonna have to learn to work through adversity, but I'm the prime example of hard work has always paid off for me.
Okay, thank you for that. So let's move on to Vicky. Let's put Vicky on the spotlight.
Vicky the fit chick.
All right, so one thing I've noticed about you, Vicky, is you are bold and you are fearless, and I love that. I love that.
See, like I've always been like this. Ever since I was little. In my report card, so Vicky's a great student, but Vicky talks too much. Vicky does X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like, well, look at me now. Talking too much got me a career, thank you. I think that it's a great advantage to me because it's really brought me the community that I deserve. I feel like my audience sticks with me because I do things how I feel is appropriate to run my business. Whether it's starting an app or starting anything in general, I would just say if it's a dream and a hope that you have, do it. Simply do it. There's nothing somebody can tell you to be like, oh, I did it this way, or I did it that way, or this is what I recommend. I can give you all the recommendations you want all day, every day. But if it's not something that you know that you're not going to implement in the back of your head, or you're not really going to go through with it, the other person's just wasting air. You have to really want it, and you really have to fight for it, because at the end of the day, shit's not going to get done if you don't put a plan into action.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for that. Let's move on to Miss Sydney. So you are what I call like a master manifester. I don't know if it's a master manifester or somebody that just does not give up. And it might be a combination of both.
Yeah.
Because I think I met you when you had like 8,000 followers.
Maybe less.
Maybe less.
Who knows?
And I remember you saying, I'm gonna get to 20, and I'm gonna get to 50, and I'm gonna get to 80, and I'm gonna get to 90, and then every time you say it, you like do it.
Slowly but surely, my little community.
What are some of the tricks that you implement on a daily or tips that help get you to those goals that you put out?
For me, it's just been being authentically myself. Like, no matter what, I show up as my most authentic self to my community, dancing, loud, fun, being my most authentic self, and no matter what mood I'm in, I'm gonna show up. And I think Christina touched on it, is just being transparent.
What goes through your mind, or like how do you know when it's time for you to level up, or how do you know when it's time, when you start getting uncomfortable?
For me, when it's time to level up is when things get a little bit too easy. I've learned how to autopilot because I've been doing the fitness industry I started being a trainer as a sophomore in college. So I was a full-time college athlete, also having clients. So I was waking up. Laura was actually my client back there. So I was waking up.
That's Laura?
Yeah, that's Laura.
Oh, I remember you doing the photos or the videos all the time.
So I was waking up before class. So I'd wake up at 4 a.m. to go train clients before I'd go to class, to then go to track practice, to then train clients after class. So as a college student, well, also, trying to be a college student and have college parties. As a college student, you really have to be able to be disciplined. So I was able to autopilot, but then I don't like to autopilot, but because I know how to, when I can feel myself autopiloting, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like, let me get out of this. Let me make this a little bit harder for myself, which is why when it was time to after track, I was like, how am I gonna make this harder for myself? Let me get into powerlifting. So now I compete powerlifting, and then when it was got to a level in powerlifting where I was like, I could stop, because I got really good. And I was like, no, let me get to the world's level of powerlifting. So now I'm competing at the world's highest levels of powerlifting to make it that much harder for myself. Let me do online coaching and in-person coaching. Could I stop in-person coaching? Yeah, but do I want to? Absolutely not, because I love seeing my clients. I love being able to be in person with them. I love being able to talk to them. Like, waking up at 5 in the morning, is it the best thing ever? No, but I love being able to be with them every day. And then I still teach at the studio, teaching spin classes and strength classes. So being able to do all of this and somehow show up as a content creator. I'm like, doing it all. But I absolutely love it, and it's hard, but I don't complain about it because it makes my life that much more fun. I'm like, I can do this all. Is it hard? I'm like, yeah. Oh, well, we're tired, but sometimes I lay at bed at night, I'm like, that was a crazy 24 hours. Let's do it again tomorrow. But yeah, that's when I like to make it difficult.
I think a big part of your expansion too is you're very business savvy, first of all, and that's due to, let's give credit to Mama.
That's my mom in the red.
Yes.
That's Mom. Oh yeah, Mom's an honor baddie.
Yeah,
Mom's an honor baddie.
But you are an investor. Like, you continuously pour back. Like, even yesterday we were talking about it when we were working out. And you're like, I had this, and I'm like, I have extra now, so let me pour it back in. And some people would get, let's just say, $1,000 and pocket it and be like, oh, I can pay my bills. You're like, I have $1,000 to get more photographers and make it bigger and make it better and order water bottles. Like, what inspires you? Or like, why do you continue to do? Like, I want you to share that with people who are ready to take it to the next level. And maybe some people don't realize how important it is to start investing back into your business and your brand.
I think the importance of it is that if you don't invest back into your brand, it never grows. It's like you could pocket it, but then like, where does your brand and your business go if you don't put it back into it? Like, you're making all this money, but then what? Nothing happens. So putting it back into your business and also putting it back into your community and putting it back into the people that you use and you grow with. And number one tip is consistency and loyalty. I use the same videographers, the same photographers, the same hair and makeup, same everything, so that these people rely on me, and the way that I can recommend people is big. People always try to use my videographers or use it. I want to do the way that Sydney does it. It's not about the way I do it, it's the connection that I have with them. And that's huge. Consistency and loyalty to the people that you're gonna build and grow with. And that's been huge, and how I've been able to, I'm gonna be honest, get most of the stuff that's here for free. Because I've used them for so many different things, the waters, the food, the balloon people, my videographers, photographers, even little things is that I've used the people for years, and that I have a consistency and a brand, and I have a connection with them. They're like, you know what, Sid, I love you, and I got you. And if you have that with them, then they're gonna support you because they see your vision. And if they can see your vision, then they're like, okay, I'm riding with you, let's do this. Like, let's do this because I see what you have to offer.
I'm not saying that I have this capacity, because it's hard to develop that capacity on your own when you're being stopped at every turn.
That is a wrap on Superhuman Strength Day. I don't even know where to begin on the energy and the vibe and how special today was. We laughed together, we celebrated together. I shed a few tears. But when you bring women, especially strong women, together, the possibilities that happen are mind-blowing. I am so proud of the women that showed up today, because not only were they vulnerable to show up to a space where they might have not known as many people, but they were willing to show up and show out, because so many women hit crazy PRs, and I'm just so over the moon at how they decided to give their best self. And this is the first of many.